Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Born in the USA, I was born in the USA, I was born in the USA, born in the USA. When I do that time, born USA,
YouTube.
born in USA, born in USA. I got in a little hometown jam, so they put a rifle in my hand, sent me off to a foreign land to go and kill the yellow man. I was born.
Oh,
Hey, welcome to
wow.
American Culture Topics. I'm your host, Millz Lane. Joining me is,
Trap Gardener.
all right, and as we do about this time, we're asking everybody that's joining us to place your
Wow.
hand over your heart. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal and they are endowed by their creator with certain unalienable rights, that among which
Really?
are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Thanks for joining us on another week. Trap, how's things going?
Things are going on very well with me.
That's what's
Uh,
up.
yeah, I'm having a real good time.
That
Feel
is
like a
great to
teenage boy.
hear. Yeah, that's good to hear. So we are ready, willing, and able to deliver you American culture topics. But this week we're focusing on the largest population of America. We're talking about the gun. Pow pow, pow 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 pow.
Wait a minute. No.
Listen, we're talking about the gun. This is an American culture topic, sir.
No.
We have more guns than people. Okay?
More guns than people.
Almost every day in America, wait a minute, I say almost. There's a guarantee that every day in America, a gun is being shot at
Mhm.
a person
Mm-hmm.
or an animal.
Yeah. Oh, persons, animals, same. Well, you shoot an animal, sometimes they get mad at you. But if you shoot the right kind of person, they don't get mad.
Yeah, and if you shoot them the right way, they don't do anything afterwards.
No. Yeah.
No.
Nothing at all. They don't get mad. You know what I mean?
So once humans learn that moving a projectile in a trajectory with mass speed can cause damage to another person or animal, bullets became the go-to way to put something down.
You mean to kill? Murder.
Well, yeah.
Well, murder.
I'm just
Yeah.
going off the things that the guy told me when I went to purchase firearms. He's like, yeah, those bullets will definitely put him down.
Him?
Or
Him
her.
who?
Him who?
Him who? Him her?
I like to call him.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead. What's up, man? Have at it. What you got to say about these guns?
Man, listen, let me tell you something. The taste of bullet is something different. You know what I mean? the fire is one thing, but the taste is something else and shit. And your body spitting out metal and shit, and somebody put it in you and shit, you better best be putting it down. You know what I mean?
So Trap, we're gonna suspend disbelief right now because we already know. But have you ever fired a gun?
No,
Have you ever had a gun fired at you?
sure.
Now, did the bullet that was fired from the gun penetrate your body?
Yes.
Whoa! Okay. Now, I'll answer those three questions. Yes, I have fired a gun. Mm, yes, I've had a gun fired at me, but it wasn't really at me, but it was in my
Oh,
area.
you mean like it was like an accidental shooting that
You,
close
you
to you?
know, it really
Okay.
wasn't meant for me, but my mama said a bullet has no name, son.
No, it don't.
So they didn't get their intended target or me, so I'm so happy for that.
Yeah, well, sometimes you get a break and sometimes you don't. But like I said,
And
shit.
and then at the third one, no, knock on wood, I have not had to be penetrated by no bullet.
So when the bullet
So
make you bleed, right?
yeah,
That's what you call a penetration, huh?
I'm just saying when the
There's some shade
projectile
there, you know that,
when the projectile goes through a certain trajectory at a certain rate of speed, it will penetrate, especially
Anyway, yeah,
especially our
let's move on
skin.
from there. Come on, man. Come on here.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
anyway, people
if
shoot.
anybody's looking at our screen, you'll see we put some guns up there. Lots of guns and gun holders, gun
Move on
owners,
from there.
gun holders. Okay? We just wanted to, represent, the culture of the gun.
Listen, the gun is so loved in America that when somebody even say, "Listen, we need to do something about some guns," right? People start flipping out, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't even talking when I said gun. I never even I didn't start saying assault rifles until somebody said something to me. They don't exist, and I was like, "What?
I was that person.
Oh, really?
Yes, I told you that there's no such thing as an assault rifle.
Right. And that pissed me off because I did I never said assault rifle until you said that people have a right to own their guns, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute now, okay. Uh, I believe that people have a right to own their guns. I never said I didn't believe that, right? I am more gun right than the gun right people are because in a society that is going to continue moving forward, you can't have everybody walking around with guns. You can't have the Romans walking around with guns, and you can't have the Senate
For the
running
list
around with guns, the
for the
emperor
listening
running around with guns.
for the
Everybody
listening
got guns in that.
audience,
What?
hold on, for the listening audience, when Trap refers to the Romans, Trap is talking about the Philadelphia Police Department or or your local
Romans.
police department.
Hmm?
Yeah,
Romans and shit.
Romans.
The Philadelphia police. Listen, I don't care what nobody say. I'm telling you and shit, man. You want to look at some fucking goddamn corruption and shit and some real fucking horse shit? You know what I mean? I'm telling you, man. Seriously. You be like, yo, man. Well, why you ain't take no fingerprint evidence and shit? You could have dusted the place and shit. You know what I mean? You could have got a ID on this motherfucker if you just put some fingerprint shit down. I see that shit on fucking all these rest of these shows and shit on TV and shit, and these motherfuckers like, well, yeah, some yee shit. You know what I mean?
But those are people that are superficial and they take their job seriously. How many people you actually know take their jobs that they work for somebody else that serious. Come on.
Man, I got some pride up in me. I don't care what you say. I really do and shit. I got some really serious pride. When it comes down to my work, I got some pride. Okay? Seriously. Seriously. When it comes down to what I
Me
do,
too.
I
Yeah,
got pride.
sure.
I
That's
don't
right.
walk around. I'm serious. I don't walk around like, yeah, whatever. No, you know what? I do play around a little bit, I guess.
Okay,
Everybody do, but
but
I got pride of what I do, man.
but
And
don't you
whatever I
understand?
do.
But do you understand the fact that this is, and when we're talking about American culture, we're talking about men power, right?
Manpower.
Power.
And
How do
our power about to get
we
big
get
too, right?
power?
Right.
You know,
Real big and shit. You know
we
what?
walk around.
Excuse I'm sorry.
Come on, man. It's like the Mayflowers.
I'm
Just
sorry.
check it out for a second. It's the Mayflower. These guys coming over from England. And they want to worship they Lord the way they want to worship their Lord.
So
So
they
what
came
they
to
do,
America.
yeah, and then they saw these
Who
brownish
wait a minute,
people.
hold on. So who gave them that land? How did they get the land in America? How did they get the bring a ship? Landed in America and say we live here now. Who wrote that deed for them motherfuckers? Who gave them their passports? Who gave them any goddamn thing? Don't nobody belong in America but the people that was here before America got started.
Okay,
You know
but
what I mean?
everything
Everybody else get the
happened.
fuck out. You know what I
Got
mean?
you. I got you. Everything happened, right? I got you.
Right.
Everything happened, right? Now let's get back
Yeah.
to these. Let's get back to these guns. They
That's what I'm
traded
talking
these
about.
guns. They
When the
traded the
motherfuckers
guns.
when,
They used the guns first. Then they traded the guns too.
well, they was bad guns. They sold the Indians bad guns, man. Those
Of
guns wasn't
course.
right. they sold they sold some
Real
flintlocks
quick,
where they had what you call repeating rifles and shit. You know what I mean?
shout out to the folks that helped joined in. Got Chris, Jean Paul Shelton in the house. Cliff Bravo, salute. Thank you very much, Ruckus, for putting us on this platform. Now, so we got these guns, man, and it's about power. And how do you know, how do you move about in this
Well, see,
culture?
listen.
Remember how everything got started. And then he had these towns, right? And the
Right,
town, they would get a sheriff.
right.
And the sheriff says, okay, these are the guns in this town. Anybody else? All right, you can have your gun to do what you got to do, but don't go to the bank. Don't go. Don't, what happened? Jesse James and them and Billy the Kid and them fellas, they come running in with the guns,
Dog,
trying to take
listen,
over, right?
hold up. I
Listen,
don't talk about, listen, bank
listen.
robbery is an honorable profession. I don't care what you say, okay? I ain't talking about the bank
Robbery
robbery.
to this day, robberies are being committed right now with a gun.
Well, listen, petty street robbery is kind of crazy and shit, you know what I mean? But when you're going to steal like a lump of money, you know what I mean? All you need is a lump. You know what I mean? That's a different story. You go to the bank and say, yo, I'm not. It ain't your money, it's short anyway. You should get that shit up. Well, anyway, I don't know nothing about bank rob, but I ain't even
Giving
talking
old
about the bank robber,
numbers.
man.
All right, giving
Bank
old
robbers all
numbers.
right people, man. I don't care what you
30,
say,
31% of households in America report having a firearm.
Now,
22% of
okay.
adults. Hey, man, let me just get the numbers out,
All right,
man.
get the numbers
God
out, man. Go
damn,
ahead.
you're running your fucking mouth right now. You need to
Because you
calm
know
the
what?
fuck
Those
down.
statistics gonna mean
You
shit.
know what?
Because
Do you know what? I'm
statistics is crazy.
holding a
They know
gun
better than
right
that.
now,
More
motherfucker.
people
You
own
hear
guns
me?
out there than
I'm
that.
holding a gun right now. Shut the
Oh
fuck
shit,
up.
okay, all right. I shut the fuck up there. I'm gonna be quiet. God
Yeah,
damn,
yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
God damn. Shit.
And that's
Damn.
the power of the gun. So, yeah. Now, 23 million background checks was done in 2015. Now, all this happened, and because my president, former president Barack Obama, had to be in office on one of the saddest days when this fella named Adam Lanza got a hold of his mama's AR-15 and other weapons, and he walked into Sandy Hook Elementary School and he shot the motherfucker up. And he killed like 20-something kids. Total of 26 people died because of this. right?
Wow. Yeah,
Including his mom, I believe.
yeah. He
So,
killed everybody, man. He killed the
so,
dog. He killed everybody.
so after that, you got the black president crying on TV, mad as hell, and what happened? What
People
happened?
started buying more guns.
Buying more guns. That's right.
Well, they bought
The
more guns.
year after that happened, because I think they happened in like December or whatever. It was like twice as many guns were brought than or excuse me, produced than any other year. So they
But
just
that's
ramp
the
it
thing
up.
about that's the thing about these things that people don't know, right? Is that it's gotten worse, right? And then you don't know where the bullets gonna be coming from. You know what I'm saying? You don't. But with that shit, oh hell no. You know what I mean? I'll be like, all right. When I go downtown, I'll be looking around. If I see a certain group running, I'm running in that direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because you know they kind of let everybody know what's going to happen and shit, so you may get the fuck out of here because I'm about to let something loose over here. You know what I'm saying? So
So
if
what?
you,
So what are we going to do about these guns, Trap?
I don't know what we're gonna do about these guns, but I'll tell you one thing: some of these guns need to go away and shit, and everybody ain't gonna be willing to give up their guns.
Hey,
You know what I
Trap.
mean?
Guess what? We can
What?
take we can take a magnet and suck all the guns up, right, into a big spaceship. You know what's going to happen, Trap?
They're gonna make more guns.
They 3D printing them motherfuckers now, Trap. Right? Everybody that listened to Jamari and Ruckus this morning, y'all heard the story. Y'all know.
Y'all
Some
know
some states trying to, oh, we're gonna block the plans.
they
But
blocked the plans. Well, how you
but
block the plans on the internet? You know
just
what? And
listen, just remember that it was an American company in Texas somewhere who chose capitalism over moral code to allow plastic guns, untraceable guns, to be on the streets with your family members.
with my family members, well, who family members you talking about? Man, none of
I'm
my
looking in
family.
I'm looking in the mirror and I'm pointing at myself
Oh.
too. And I can't stop this nonsense. So I'm glad
Oh shit.
I go hang with God and Jesus and them cats and I tell them, yeah, yeah, yeah. But anyway,
Anyway,
how I feel, yes, and yes. And yes, every time our president tried to do something about it, I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep saying our president. I'm going to
yeah,
say
you
former
know.
president Barack Obama, because he was the
Barack
last one.
Obama. Yeah.
That
Not that.
group came up, they walked up, and they with their leader Wayne LaPierre, the NRA. They showed up, they showed out, and they
Yeah.
stopped everything. They said, "We're not going to. Gun control doesn't make any sense. Look at Chicago, right?
What? Yeah.
Gun control makes no sense. Look at Chicago.
And
That's
it's and,
that's
and,
how they
and you know
talk.
what?
Cause
This is the way, but the way they talk is we all know that something went down in Chicago with some guns. Lots of fucking guns in Chicago.
I think somebody had
Lots of guns.
a plane flew over Chicago and just was dropping guns out the
Well,
thing.
actually what it was a train
Yes,
car
train
full
car.
of guns that was parked in Chicago
Uh huh.
in a dubious area, and it was by itself, and it got robbed, and it was full of goddamn guns. But you know, strangely enough, and shit, right? Coincidentally, in the same area, another train a year later got robbed in Chicago, full of guns,
Yeah, man.
and it was loaded from top to bottom with guns. It was a floor load of
Salute
guns.
Jaquan in the house. We got Jaquan in the house. Jaquan, I hope you're proud of our pictures. But go ahead, sir.
So anyway, it's a lot of stuff they could say, but you know what? Black folks shoot one at a time and shit, maybe two. You know what I'm saying? Maybe two.
Wait a minute. Maybe. Wait a minute now. I'm not letting them off the hook.
No, we had some.
Listen,
We had some mass
listen.
shooters and shit.
We go at everybody here. We go at
We had
everybody
some
here.
we did have some mass shooters, right?
I'm
Yeah,
holding the gun, sir. I'm holding the gun.
I know. Okay, you told me right.
We go at
You had some
everybody
mass
here
shooters.
in America.
Everybody had mass shooters,
Every
but
once in a while,
percentage wise,
listen. Every once in a while, the black man sees a group of people at the barbecue or at the basketball court, and he brings out the Uzi and he just starts spraying bullets because that guy that shorted him on the re-up, he decided not to pay him. And he tried to run off on the plug, so the plug tried to plug him with Uzi bullets, and he starts shooting at everybody that's over there. So everyone, so I know that sounds a little bit different than the, frustrated high school / college age white guy who's mad at the world and mad at the woman who left him because she left him possibly for that same other guy that was shooting at people. But I'm not letting Blackie off the hook either.
Yeah, no, wait, hold on.
Guns are everybody's problem. The Native American plays with them. The Hispanic Americans play with the guns. The Asians play with the guns. The Russians, the other Asians, the Indians, they play with the guns. I've seen Curry left at crime scenes. I've seen the Africans, the Nigerians play with the guns. The Europeans play with the guns. Everybody play with the guns in this country, okay? Don't get it fucked up. Don't get it fucked up.
You know what I mean?
I said it's enough guns
audience
for everybody.
What? Y'all could make a what you call 'em, a flamethrower, and it's legal in America. Anybody can make a flamethrower anytime they want, and it's totally legal in America to do that. Yeah, you can make your very own flamethrower.
Yes, and we have the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms,
Hold on.
and have a well-regulated militia. I understand all that.
Right. You could even own a cannon, right? You could, you've got enough land. You got enough land, you could own a cannon.
Well, hey.
Yeah, you could buy a cannon and shoot that shit on your land.
Like I said, my dream is that we all have our guns. Like I said, I'm not anti-gun. I'm anti-idiot with guns.
Oh, see, that's the thing. Oh, anti-idiot racist with a gun too. You got to remember that too. See, it's more kind of than idiots than most people might think. Shit, you know what I mean? Because you have idiots that have a gun and they shoot up a gay bar and shit. You know what I mean? Because they had these homosexual tendencies. And they actually played it.
Ooh, 49
yeah.
people lost their life there. Okay.
Oh yeah. He got played.
Don't forget the guy in Vegas. Don't forget the guy in Vegas at the concert.
This motherfucker.
Don't forget him. He was rich. Everybody like, oh, it's a poor people thing. No, this guy had millions of dollars, and he's still at the Mandalay Bay just busting shells at the crowd, right?
Listen, and you know what? I'm not even surprised that that people like him ain't came out anymore. I mean, you got all the money in the world, right? You got all this money. You got more money than you ever will spend in your lifetime, right? Why not kill somebody after you get like a certain age? You got all this money. You done everything. You was able to do this and this and that. You done it all. The only thing you ain't did is kill you some motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
American Culture Topics does not promote the murder of people. American Culture Topics feels that people have a right to live their best life. We don't go back and forth with you niggas.
I don't condone murder because I think murder is the most worst. You know what? This murder is murder.
American culture? Yeah, okay. Well, we know that already, but this is about the gun. Okay. This is the last thing because we only got 3 more minutes on this. Let's solve the gun issue in America. Let's solve it. What are your solutions? You got 60 seconds. Do it. Solve this shit.
This what I'm gonna have to solve this stuff. I mean, is we can't get all the guns that's on the street back off the street. They're gonna be out there. Okay? But if you buy a gun, it's like when you buy a diamond now, right? They put that engraving in there so deep in the gun. If you absolutely cannot lose a gun, okay? You cannot. If you own a gun and shit, you cannot lose a gun. Okay? Once you lose a gun get out of your possession, you don't know where the fuck it's gonna go. Seriously. I mean, that's one thing. That's all I gotta say. You cannot leave a gun to somebody. You know what I mean? You cannot say, I'm gonna give this gun to my grandson. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Because that's
okay.
I
So
mean,
the
seriously,
guns. So wait a minute. Is your solution when you die, your guns get buried with you?
yeah,
Okay,
basically,
okay.
yeah.
We melt your guns to
No, we ain't
lock
melting
your
shit.
casket.
We ain't, we ain't
Uh-huh.
melting shit. You know what I mean? We ain't melting no guns. We ain't doing none of that with that shit. We
So
gonna throw that
so
shit in the grave.
unlike
That's
Charlton
the
Heston,
enough.
you bury me with my guns in my cold dead hands. Okay. All right. My solution. This is Mills's lane because sometimes you have to find your own lane, and this is Mill's lane.
And trap God.
We need no. This ain't Trap Garden. This is me talking.
Oh, you go ahead. You talk.
To
Go ahead.
solve your gun issue, we need to have a gun registry that, not the one that they claim they have. We need a
No.
real gun registry where you have your guns and you have them registered and you pay per year per gun to the government. Why am I saying this? Because there's a lot of loose ends with guns. I would like to tie up the guns so that they are tied to a person.
For
And
life.
if you have the gun, just like you have a vehicle, a car, and you have to pay a registration every year, and you have to pay and get inspections, so that when a cop stops you, and they say license and registration and insurance, if you don't have those items, they could take your car. Just like they stop you, because stop and frisk. I mean, it's we want it to go away, but it's not really going to ever go away.
Either way,
If
stop and frisk
people
never gonna
listen,
go away.
get out my lane. If people had to be responsible and had to pay a fee for every gun they had, maybe they wouldn't buy so many. But even if they wanted to have a lot of guns and they were responsible and they paid for these guns, this money that's collected can go towards victims of gun crimes because these guns were never meant to harm the other humans, right? Legal, responsible gun owners wouldn't be out here shooting other people, right? So that so this money that's being generated from all we need to do is just generate the money. You get a little department of a couple people that's processing these payments. This money can go back to these families to take care of medical, funeral, whatever, and also gun knowledge. Second, we have people that get these guns have to take classes and pass tests. Maybe you shouldn't be able to own a AK-47, or excuse me, or AR-15 if you
Oh.
can't if you can't pass a test where you're hitting targets. You
Well,
see what I'm
you know
saying?
what?
So
I think a lot of them practice
that's
pretty
my
good.
solution. But what's up?
Mine is this and shit. It's plain and simple as this.
What's up?
If you own one of those guns, before you take it out of the store, you know what I mean, you got to get insurance on that gun. Just in case that gun do some damage, right?
I
Oh,
mean, they sell
well,
gun
you said
insurance some
you said
places.
just like a car. You did say just like a car. You registered and whatever. You should be just like a car. You should have insurance on that gun. So
I don't
if
want
the gun
people
do
shooting
wrong, somebody get
themselves.
paid. Well,
Listen, I don't want people shooting themselves and committing insurance fraud.
well, you know what? You know what? Listen, people. Listen, people gonna find a way to
I,
dupe an insurance company all the
I.e.
time.
3D,
You know what I
i.e.
mean?
3D printing guns.
But like
Right, right,
five
right.
people. Well, you know what? Listen, five, three. This is only a one shot gun, dog. You know what I mean? You only got one shot. You better make sure you get it right. You know what I mean? And I don't know how accurate plastic is and shit, but I don't think it's gonna be more than a one shot gun. So you need to make like 400 of them if you start some trouble with me and my peoples. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah. You only have
all right. I'm pulling the gun out to end this topic.
okay. Oh, damn.
All right. So we're gonna be pretty quick on these topics, Trap. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So this day in history. Iraq takes guns to invade Kuwait.
That's
So this
not
was
true. That's a lie. That's
this was
propaganda.
this was 1990.
That was
You
propaganda.
you will have your turn, sir.
Okay, I will.
The gun is still out. I'm tired of threatening you with
Okay, all right, all
this
right,
gun
all
that's
right.
nowhere
Wait,
near
wait, wait, hold up, man. Okay, all right, all right, all right. Go ahead,
you.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. I'll leave you
So
alone.
basically, 2 o'clock in the morning local time, the Iraqi forces decide to run up in Kuwait. Say, look, man, we taking over. And
I
at that
thought they
time,
said, okay, geez, I'm sorry. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
if you want to dispute my statement, go ahead. What you got, man? Go ahead. Let's have it. Have at it. But if you mess up, just know I'm loading the bullets.
Okay. First thing is that Iraq and Kuwait were once one land. Okay. So when Saddam said this is my shit, he was really telling the truth. Okay. I can't help it that the colonials drew a map in the sand and gave the tribes all flags. Okay, brother? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I
That's
know
all I'm
you.
saying.
I know that's your
So
point,
Iraq,
but I
like I said,
understand that's
Iraq
your
did
point.
own. Yeah, that was
I
it was
understand
once.
that's your
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
In
because
The Middle East is a big clusterfuck of bad borders, right?
it's bad
We
borders.
all know that. We know that
Right, 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 right,
already.
right, right.
But
So okay,
we just trying to talk about this day in history.
okay, all right, okay, all right. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Saddam came got his own shit. Yeah.
Saddam came and got his own shit. But his own shit that you claim is 20% of the oil that's produced in the world.
Yeah, that was a smart
America,
move, Saddam.
so
You
the
go get your
United
shit.
States and the United Nations were like, fuck that.
You know what?
You can't have a fifth of the oil that we all use, bitch.
You know
Sanctions
what?
on your ass. Sanctions. Calm your ass. You know what? America. I know y'all like to fight. I know y'all like to bust guns.
No, they bitches. Americans are bitches and shit. They
So,
bitch ass
you're right.
motherfuckers,
So
man.
America started out with the bitch shit. It's called
Yeah.
Operation Desert Shield, where
Mhm.
where they flew planes up in the air and dropped bombs.
Mhm.
They say, stop it, Iraq. They use the Air Force. Stop. Stop it. Stop. And then Iraq was like, motherfucker, we got guns too. Matter of fact, we got missiles. Matter of fact, shoot the motherfucking Saddam was like, shoot the motherfucking missiles. And in the name of Allah, right? But
No,
anyway,
I don't
so
think he
he
was
shot.
using all our name. What's
Oh, okay,
no,
good.
no.
Fine.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. So, thank you. So anyway, he busted them missiles. So America's like, CT, we knew he had those pussy missiles. So we just developed something called the Scud, which is like, it's an interceptor. So when the missile's in the air, we shoot our shit and it blows that shit up in the sky. Right?
Right. Yeah.
So
But they
so
missed
we
one.
got so we got that going, right? And that lasted for a little bit. So then it was like, all right, about this was August, right? So by January, we were like, you know what, we got to go on the ground. Remember General Colin Powell? He was like, you know what, we got to go on the ground. We got to go fuck them up. Stormin' Norman. I remember General
What's up?
Stormin' Norman and General Colin Powell. So they was like, you know what, we gotta go fuck them up on the ground. So then Operation Desert Storm happened, and that's when we started doing the wipeout. Basically, about a little under 150 U.S. soldiers died, and like 25,000 soldiers were killed from Iraq.
That's a
And
lot too. That count
and
bad too.
and really no, because 100,000 civilians died. So
That's a bad
you know,
count too.
salute the Def D Holla folks that came in late. We getting into American culture topics. You said the count's bad. Okay, sir, I understand.
Yeah, the count
Um,
bad.
but at the same time, it's just understanding that this happened. The war started today. Um,
Yeah.
So we move on to our Me Too story of the week. Not a lot's been said, and it's kind of been on the low. But
Well, you know,
six women have claimed that the CBS chair Leslie Moonves sexually harassed them. Okay, so he goes. Most people know him as Les Moonves. He's like the CEO of CBS. He's married to Julie Chen. So we got a picture that rotates in there in between, all the gun folks. So yeah, he got caught out there, and it's kind of odd because Charlie Rose, who used to
Charlie
work
Rose.
he used to work on CBS.
Yeah,
He got caught out there first.
yeah. I couldn't believe Charlie Rose could do such a thing. I thought he was such a nice guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it kind of happens,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just sitting here like, well, who hasn't, right? That's why we got Me Too stories of the week. It seems like every week somebody's getting busted. But I'm just concerned because a lot of the news places that I go to, they're not really talking about this one.
No, they ain't talking about this one because my man,
I did a little bit. Yeah, go ahead.
he got a lot of juice, man.
He got a lot of juice.
He got a lot of juice.
Wait a minute, did you say Jews or juice?
I said juice, man.
Okay, because I did a little bit of history on this guy.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, wait a minute. Let me Google Les Moonves religion.
Really?
Yeah, I found out he was born to Jewish parents.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So he was okay. All right.
He's born to Jewish parents, and he's the CEO of a major network.
Right. So he changed his last name or something. Was it always that?
I don't know. It could be Moonves or something. I don't know.
Okay. Well, anyway,
I don't care. I just know that he married to Julie Chen, who's a nice. I mean, she was very beautiful, like 10, 15 years ago. Very beautiful. She's still alright.
Yeah, she's a bad looking woman.
I ain't gonna say I wouldn't if she said, "Yo, let's go." I mean, but
Yeah.
So it's just so that's our Me Too story of the week. So we need Rich help for this next one. This is our cop shot of the week.
Oh boy.
And basically we had a video to there's a picture shown where it was happening out near Dorney Park, which is an amusement park near Pennsylvania, in Pennsylvania, I should say. So this fellow was acting a little erratic, and he was let's see, he was shot by a police officer.
What was his crime?
His crime was, I guess he was walking across the street, and it's like 5:45 on a Saturday, so it's not like it's rush hour or anything. So he's back and forth. He actually, at one point, he walked up. So I'm just gonna break it down for you guys. He actually walked up to the police car on the passenger side, and then he walked away from the police car. So then that's when the cop decided to yell at him
and tell him
to get down on the ground. But of course, he's not in his right mind. So he walks back. He turns around to the cop and he starts walking towards the cop. The cop's telling him to get on the ground. And of course, he didn't. And then you hear he was probably about wherever that picture shows. Looked like he was about 4 feet away from the cop car. And then you hear the shots.
Yeah, you can hear the shots. I've never seen the cop actually do the shoot. With a video from the other side. There's got to be video out there on the other side. There's video everywhere. You know what I mean? I got a shout out for the Philadelphia Police Department. It's video everywhere, even at the transportation center. You know what I'm talking about?
Well,
Oh, you don't?
you gotta
Oh,
remember
okay.
that
Oh, okay.
America has been a little bit slow with the having cops all have body cams. So there's not a guarantee that there's body cam
Well, you know
evidence
what?
just yet.
Most places, it like at the Frankfurt Transportation Center, there are cameras everywhere. Cops don't need no video for somebody to video it. You could do a panoramic view from the cameras on the down at the Frankfurt Transportation Center.
Well, I mean, I got to start watching myself when I'm down there because be a lot of girls down there. I'll be looking at their ass. So I don't
That's all
want to
right.
get
It's legal to walk around and not do
and look
something
at.
illegal, right?
Oh, okay. As long as
But
it's legal for me to walk around looking at girls' ass, I'm
maybe
fine.
you might know, maybe you might know, maybe they might know that it
Hashtag
could be
furry
one of
girl.
their own. You know what I mean? It
Oh,
could be
okay.
one of their own. That's maybe, or somebody known to their own. Yeah. Well, anyway, as I was saying, yeah, that's all I'm
So
saying.
it's just kind of odd because they know he didn't have anything in his hands. Of course, there was no gun recovered,
Of
and
course not. And
yeah,
it was on camera and clear the view because they had cameras up there. You know what I mean? Like they have at the Frankfurt Transportation Center. Look at the tape. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. What were you saying? And so this guy, he ain't have no gun. I think he was like a little disheveled. So his shirt was like a little ripped and whatever. He ain't had no weapon or nothing like that. I mean, a little tasing. The motherfucker might deserve the little tasing and shit for that shit. He probably was smoking that tookie. You know what I mean? Shouldn't have been smoking no tookie. That's what happens when you smoke tookie. You know what I mean?
that type of shit happens.
Yeah, you get a little taser and shit, man. Come on, man. What's up with these motherfuckers and shit? I could have stopped that mug with a little pepper spray. I could have just pulled out my nightstick and knocked him in the head and shit. You know what I mean? That would have stopped. Put a bullet in the man and end his ass. When you end somebody, you end them. That's it. You know what I mean? That's
Well,
what you don't get up.
he ain't here to give his story, so
He don't need to give a story. He's
and
dead and shit.
I find it kind of sad because why are we acting like everybody in America know English? Don't we have an immigration problem? Like, don't and why are we acting like everybody in America is educated? Aren't we like 27th in education? So it's like,
Yes.
how are cops just walking up to people expecting them to A, know English, B, like be able to adhere to the rules that they're saying when we know we don't really take care of people that have mental issues in this country either. So that's
Well,
like
see,
three. Listen. That's just three reasons why you just can't just shoot somebody who's not complying with what you're saying. It's not a guarantee that they actually understand what you're saying. How you have not established the fact that they have gave you the facts that they actually understand what you're saying so that you can have the right to shoot them. You don't have that, especially if they're not holding a weapon that's causing you bodily harm. But
but
yes,
on no circumstances should a trained officer shoot somebody that does not have a weapon. Ain't no excuses, no kind of way, whether they understood it or not. You know what I mean? You a goddamn cop. You so fucking tough and shit. You're gonna have to handle this with hand to hand or with a little taser and shit. Listen, I'm a believer in the taser, right? I believe that you should have everything tased up. So when a motherfucker start acting up, you know what I mean? You be sitting there, your wife say, yo, man, you know what, shut your ass up. She lay back down, you tase her ass when she sleep. You know what I mean? She won't know no better. You know what I mean? You can train kids and dogs with tasers. You can train everybody with tasers.
okay.
Yeah, okay, all right. I'm sorry. I apologize about that.
Trap cares more about. Listen,
I would tase my wife or my
this is
children.
our
Dog.
cop shot of the week story, sir.
Oh yeah, it is.
Stank
And you know
ass,
what? It's
stink
a
ass
stank ass
shoot.
cop, punk ass cop, shoot the unarmed man. It was hot that day too. All he had to do was back up. That fool was gonna fall out from the heat. You know what I mean? He was gonna go down on the heat anyway.
But for
Sooner or later,
anybody
all he had to
new
do was back
listening,
up.
we gave the cops credit last week. for shooting somebody who deserved to be shot.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Anti-cop.
this is a very objective
No.
point, but this story just doesn't add up. It doesn't make any sense why he was shot.
That's
Moving on,
moving on. Okay, we
our
move on.
celebrity, our celebrity of the week, LeBron James, LeBron
Man,
James, LeBron James. Now, I wasn't a LeBron fan. A, he didn't play for the Sixers. B, he didn't want
no,
to come to play for the
he
Sixers.
ain't want to come play for the Sixers
So I'm
to win a
like,
championship,
in
LeBron.
terms of basketball, fuck you, LeBron.
We could have won
But
a championship, LeBron. We
but
could have.
off the court, LeBron James is very, 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 very successful, and he's determined to be a good guy. And
A
so
good guy.
I have to give him kudos. So basically, LeBron just opened up a school. School's called the I Promise School, and I think he, along with other funding, his job is to assist with uh, tuitions and things of that nature to help these kids that attend this school, right?
That's right.
So LeBron and his foundation, I've also heard, have donated millions, over $41 million, towards improving schools. So for these reasons, we gave LeBron James Celebrity of the Week. So
Celebrity of the week, top dog.
just going back on it, he was one of the last classes of the high school to NBA. Well, then the NBA decided to have you have to go to college for 1 year rule.
That's
He
some
was one of,
bullshit too. That's some bullshit, man. I might not be smart enough.
and we worry
That's
about
some
that another day.
bullshit.
I got the
Yeah.
gun out. Worry about that another day.
All right, all right,
We talking about LeBron. So
all
anyway,
right.
there's a lot on his back, a lot of pressure because people were like, "Well, he's great," and LeBron actually helped them by putting pressure on his back by putting on the number 23, which is synonymous, right? Synonymous with the fellow named Michael Jordan or Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
Michael
well,
Jordan came out, and did all his damn damage, especially with the Chicago Bulls, and LeBron said, "I'm gonna wear 23 too."
well,
And he struggled a little. He didn't struggle himself, but he didn't get to the pinnacle that everybody wanted him to, because he's LeBron James. He's supposed to be winning championships in his first year. So he made a decision, which was actually a TV show where he decided to go. Once again, he took the money he made from the TV show to help out with charities, but people didn't give a fuck. They were still like, "Oh, fuck you, LeBron," burning his jersey in the streets of Cleveland. "Fuck you, LeBron."
that was terrible shit. That was
He went
terrible.
there. He wore a different number. He was very successful. Won 2 back-to-back NBA championships with the Miami Heat.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Then he decided to go on when his contract was up, or he had a chance to go. He said, "I'm going back to Cleveland, where I'm from. I owe them people a championship." And he went there. Took him 2 years, but he got them that championship. He beat the greatest team ever. And we call them the greatest team because the Golden State Warriors won 73 games in their regular season. LeBron James and his crew won Game 7 and took championship.
Okay, yeah, we know.
Yes.
We know. But we talking about
We talking about LeBron
we talking about
James.
the basketball player. We talking
about
the
LeBron James as the
entrepreneur.
celebrity of the week.
That's what he is. The celebrity of what? You know what I mean?
What else? What else? What you got to bring? What we talking about LeBron for? What else? What you got to say about LeBron?
I say he got the celebrity with the biggest heart. You know what I mean?
Okay.
For real. You know what I mean? It's not what you do, but how you do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He don't really seek out the publicity that some mugs would. Like, when you open up a new prison, you know what I mean? You should be there at the dedication. You You know what I'm saying? Put your footprint somewhere so people can know that you did that. You know what I'm saying? This is what I've done. Um, that's all I'm saying. Put your footprint there.
Okay.
Do a Photoshop. Let me take a picture of, shit of your new prison. I mean school. Yeah. Well, and then he wore 23. Man, listen. I know what a lot of people say about that, but you know what? I think he was a grown ass man and he could wear any number he wanted to wear. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Okay, I mean that's
Yeah,
not an
I
issue.
ain't got, I ain't got no issues with that.
LeBron James has also been in a movie or two, maybe. I
Yeah,
think,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think, I think he has some houses in L.A. and now he's going to play for the L.A. Lakers.
Oh
So
wow,
he may. I
he
mean, what
going
else?
Hollywood.
What
I
that's
could see
right.
him in
What
Star
else?
Trek.
What else is in L.A. but Hollywood, right? So he's
Yeah,
probably got some ideas about some money he can make out there. And
yeah,
also, I give him credit. He's been very vocal in the political scene, um, and he doesn't
yeah,
have to. I mean, the NBA
yeah.
players are not allowed to take a knee, so nobody can hold that against them because it wasn't in their collective bargaining that they could be allowed to do that, unlike the NFL. But so LeBron has, he's very active uh, outside of his NBA career, and he's been to like 8 straight NBA finals. So he's
Yeah.
for all
That's
of these accolades, we made him our celebrity of the week. All right.
for giving up some money. Thank you
Well,
very much, brother.
for not
You know what I
just
mean?
giving up money, but giving up money in a way that it helps people who don't have the money to actually give them a chance. It's it's what we would call making the best out of capitalism by reinvesting your money into the future. He
And
didn't he didn't just take his capitalist dollar and became with no moral base because capitalism has no moral base.
no moral base.
No moral base whatsoever.
None, none. So
He
LeBron took his
he
money
took
and
his
spent it
money.
on some kids, that
Yes.
needed some help. You know what I mean?
That's
And
yes.
at risk kids,
Hallelujah.
what at risk mean? That means like, it's an ugly word if you really listen to what at risk kids is. Like if you have a parent that was killed, or murdered, you know what I mean? You have a 10% more chance, like almost 10 times more chance of being murdered or killing somebody yourself. You know what I mean? The anger of losing a parent through murder turned people really angry. You feel me?
Stuff happens. So
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah, okay,
we
okay.
moving on to our
Let's
local
move on.
story. Our local story this week. Yeah, man, you went ape shit on our gun topic.
Yeah,
You
okay.
trying to take it all over the damn world for no reason whatsoever. And I had to pull my
Good.
gun out to shut
I'm
you
just,
up. But anyway,
this is question. Okay,
our
go ahead.
local topic, we're talking about there was a 2-year-old boy, and local means Philadelphia, Philadelphia, the birthplace of America, yada, yada, yada. So a
Yeah.
2-year-old boy was mauled to death, sadly, by pit bulls inside of the family home. Um, they're trying to figure out was there some type of reckless endangerment. Cops came to the house. They seen like 2 to 5 dogs like chewing on the young man. He actually died. The cops, yelling at the dogs. The dogs are like, "Fuck you, cop." Fuck you, Roman. And the cops had to shoot. They killed one dog. They injured a couple more. Telling these. And it's just sad because we in Philadelphia, we like other cities in the major metropolitans and the South, we have dog fighting.
Dog fighting
Uh,
all the time.
Dog fighting. It's
day and night.
dog fighting is American culture. I'm taking it off. We condolences to the family of the young man, the young child that was lost because of these dogs. But
Mm.
what would make a dog harm a kid, especially a pit bull? I never seen pit bulls want to harm kids. So the only reason I could think a pit bull would want to harm a kid is if he was trained to harm and
Anything and everything.
anything and everything.
Mm-hmm.
We're the city that we had Mike Vick, and he showed
Mm-hmm.
up after he did jail time for dog fighting and killing dogs and all that nonsense. And it's like,
Dumb shit.
why does this happen?
Because it's a part of American culture. Okay, it's so ingrained.
Yes.
This thing is so ingrained. It actually, you could have a dog fighting ring in the city, and nobody wouldn't
Now,
even fucking know. You
I
know.
wouldn't be. I don't think I'd be scared of a rooster. So, like,
Well,
I know when cockfighting was going on, I think I'd kick a rooster in his fucking neck if he tried to do something to me. I hope I could.
well, I've had trouble with rooster when I was a kid. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And
but you're
it's
making
a
sure
bad
he
thing.
has all his chickens, right? Because if he don't have his chickens, he gonna fuck you up.
He gonna fuck something up.
Right, right, right. But
Kill
as
something
far
up.
as having these dogs around your children or somebody else's children, when you know they're violent, you raised them to be violent, and this goes on, as far as even people that have family members. I'm taking it there.
Yeah.
If you know you have family members that are violent and made to be violent, you don't really want them around your kids either.
No. No.
That's basically all we can really want to say about this. It's
Pit bulls and
and
shit.
and
You know what the pit
condolences
bulls are. All
condolences
y'all
for
know
the
who the pit bulls are. Hey, don't
yeah.
don't the Philadelphia Police Department know what pit bulls are? Y'all shot some, and y'all got some on your team too. Y'all got some pit bulls and shit. Motherfuckers need to be
Yeah.
put down, motherfuckers.
People need to stop training these dogs. If you're gonna train them to be killers and fighters, don't have them around your family.
Don't have them around nobody. You took an oath for shit. You know what I mean? You took an oath for shit. Yeah.
That's all we got. Now we move on to our national topic. You got to struggle to find national topics because Rich be taking all the topics. I'm like, damn, Rich, take
Yeah.
all the motherfucking topics. God damn.
God
Anyway,
damn, man. Yeah.
anyway,
Keep something else some shit, goddamn it. Oh, anyway,
um,
let's move on that.
we found
Yeah.
the story. You seen the computer and the little green shit in the background picture. Hackers have found a way and breached the electric utilities. Gosh. So
Oh, you know
basically,
what? That's really weird too. Yeah.
the cybersecurity firm named Dragos, they said, you know what? We see that,
Dragos.
yeah, right? We see that the Middle East, United States, Europe, and East Asia have been hacking trying to hack at the electric companies. So they say one of the group's name is they calling it Raspit. Basically
That's it.
trying to breach the energy companies. And it's like, come on, man. Like, damn. Y'all out there, you're messing with the damn people, messing with people's credit cards. You're out
Yeah.
there, you're hacking government stuff. You're gonna hack people's phone line, their electric tax. Gosh.
Well, you know what? The thing is, everybody pay your electric bill, right? I don't give a fuck how underground your ass is and shit. You're gonna pay the utilities. You know what I mean? If you want
Now,
electric, gas, water, you're
if
gonna pay the motherfuckers in somebody's name.
if you're
So you
gonna
got fucked.
hack, if you're hacking to like get your bill like zeroed out, salute to you. Okay,
Yeah.
do that. Okay, enjoy that. I mean, I'm not a fan of crime, but if your crime is self-driven, self-manipulating, and self-preserving, where you're not harming others, Do what you got to do, criminal. But I just don't want to be sitting here trying to watch Power, and my power go out. Now I got to
Oh
grab my
man,
gun.
this was all economic, man. This was got information from the customers and shit. This was nothing about breaking down the system. He was like, you know what? Everybody pay fucking electric bill, phone bill, gas bill, all kinds of fucking energy bills and shit. That's what we do. You know what I mean? Seriously.
Yeah, it
And
happens.
I wonder, did they get the water company too? Oh my God, they got the water company.
If they got a water company,
Man.
help a brother out. Help Millz Lane out. Millz Lane been having problems with the water company, but I got
well, listen, hey man,
the
I
water
ain't
company.
gonna be
The
talking
water
about
company on some bullshit. All right, water company. Fuck water company.
fuck the fucking no accounting motherfucking police department and the city of Philadelphia for not
Yeah,
doing your goddamn job. Okay?
yeah.
Yeah, you got
You
a
know,
job and shit, you know. Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean?
we here at
I'm just
American
shouting
Culture
out.
Topics understand
Yeah.
that shit happens,
Yeah,
but
shit
as
happens.
long as the
Okay.
wrong shit happens, you
Wrong
know,
shit.
it's
Wrong
not
shit.
forced wrong shit. We're
Force
good.
wrong shit. Force wrong fucking shit. You know
All
what I
right.
mean?
That's
And
right.
it's one of y'all's. It's one of yours. It's
Now
one of yours and shit.
we're
Yeah,
moving on
okay.
to our final topic. This is a world topic.
Hmm.
Trump imposes sanctions over Turkey's detaining of a minister.
A minister? What kind of minister?
Yeah. Well, in the photos, there's an evangelical pastor from North Carolina named
Oh,
Andrew Craig Brunson.
oh. So he went down. He went to Turkey, right? A Muslim
Yeah, he
country,
went to
right?
Turkey.
Did you
He
see the
went over
star? Did you
there.
see the star in the half moon on the what you call? Do you know what that symbol mean?
What it mean?
Oh, okay.
What does it mean?
It means this is an Islamic country. Okay.
So you saying if I want to preach the word of God, Jesus died for your sins.
You can preach the word of God, but his name better be named Allah.
Wait a minute.
Wait, hold up.
I can't
Oh,
say, you telling me I can't, I'm my American
yes,
privileged
you are.
ass,
Yes, you are. Go ahead. Finish
I
what you gonna
can't
say. Go
go to
ahead.
Turkey and say, Jehovah Jireh, my provider.
You could go there and say Allah.
I can't
You
say,
could talk about
I
God all
can't
you
say
want.
John 3:16 for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son
Well,
so
he's in
that
there
you
too.
may
He's
not die.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
They got his name is in there, and
I gotta say for
his
Allah.
gospel in that book too, man. Yeah, so
Okay.
go ahead, go ahead. Yeah, whatever. I'm trying to tell you.
Anywho, well,
Yeah, anyway.
I'm over here minding my
Well,
fucking business.
That boy in Turkey and shit, he in the Turkish prison. Y'all did see Midnight Express, did y'all? Did y'all see that movie?
Not me.
Oh, okay, well,
He's 50 years old. So Trump's like, uh, he's white.
yeah,
You know, um,
and
we're gonna give you sanctions.
he's being very taken care of in that Turkey prison, that Turkish prison for
Sanctions anyway.
how you sanction a Turkey a country like Turkey? Yeah, I mean you can't you could say, oh well, I'm not going to sell you no what corn syrup or something. What you not going to sell now?
No
Okay,
pigs.
they
No
can take care of
pigs.
themselves. Okay,
No pigs for Turkey. No pigs. No pigs.
no, they don't eat pigs in Turkey.
Oh shit. Uh, no piss. No piss.
No pigs.
No piss. No
Yeah,
pee.
okay,
No
that's good then.
piss.
No, none of this shit. But listen, the thing is, when you go to another country, right, and you are a citizen of the United States of America, you got one target on your back, unless you black. They ain't got no target on your ass, you darky and shit. You know what I mean? U.S. darky. Hey, man, I had nothing to do with that shit. What? Vietnam, man, I ain't nothing to do with that shit. What? The invasion of Iraq, I ain't nothing to do with that shit. My
Well,
people didn't have nothing to do with that shit.
you know what I mean?
Don't be, okay.
been in jail since 2016, though. Like, all right, what do you do?
Well, what did he do? You know what he did? He opened up a Bible. You know what I mean? And they said, "Oh, you know what I mean?" They said, "Oh, whoa. We got a Bible for you, right?" They stopped him. They gave him a Quran. They said, "Okay, now you can do what you got to do. You can preach out of this all you want here, but you cannot preach out of there with this." All right.
Well, guess what?
He knew the rule.
Even in
He knew the rule.
Christians ain't no chickens.
Yeah, they got some Christians in Turkey that's not no chickens and shit, and
that's right.
They were called Armenians, was they? Yeah. You know why there ain't a whole lot of Armenians out there? It's a whole lot of them out there, right? But it would be a whole lot of more. You know what I mean? It's because that's where they wiped out a lot of the Christianity in Turkey. You know what I mean? So the Kurds was next. So they just like took a little ride and shit. You know what I mean? In the desert and shit, and they were still the same bullshit. You know what I mean? But it all started about not believing in God. You know what I mean?
So the moral of this story is,
listen, if you believe in God and whatever God the man is believing in, let him go ahead and do his thing. But listen, if you got rules and regulations that say, listen, you got to do this one guy, you know what I mean? And this is his name, then this you got to pay that attention, man.
And I say, even though you're Christian, I'm with you. But listen, motherfucker, I got the gun. God damn it!
Okay.
I got the gun. I got the motherfucking gun. Shut the fuck up. I got motherfucking gun. You know what? I'm cocking the gun.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up and let me talk. Now,
all right, talk, nigga.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
So anyway, as Christians, yes, it's our job to spread the knowledge of God and Jesus and all that. But it's also in the book tells us we have to obey the laws of the land. If the land ain't fucking with us, don't go fucking with them.
That's all. Fucking, listen, man. But it's all right with me because I understand these things and shit. Being a Jew, a Christian, and a Muslim, and Buddhist too and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you all of them.
Shit. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm with all that and shit. You know what I mean? I'm good with it. I ain't
damn. Sounds like you though. You're a rainbow of religion.
There you go with that bullshit again. Okay, and you know what? The truth of the matter is, right, that you kind of right about that rainbow thing and shit. You know what I mean? Because when I'm with the one I need to be, I am like a rainbow and shit. You know what I mean? I come in all colors and everything. You know what I mean? All lights of the spectrum and shit. You know what I mean? I'm not just one man and shit. You know what I mean? I'm quite more than one. Because I'm raining on that boat.
I'm just happy we brought them out tonight, man. So,
let's go.
I'm so proud. Thanks, Trap, for doing what you do. Folks, you can reach the Trap at paypal.me/TrapGardner. He don't do much else. We're gonna do more videos we worked on. We got some ideas out there. My name is Millz Lane. You can find me paypal.me/Millz Lane. Also, Instagram at What's Wrong with Dad. We are thankful for you guys showing up, showing out. Thanks for the chats, the likes, all that good stuff. r.live platform. For Trap Gardner, I'm Millz Lane. See you next week. Lord willing, Allah willing, Buddha willing.
Oh, you forgot Jehovah.
Jehovah willing.
Okay. Yeah,
as long as none of these gun nuts come at us on some dumb shit too.
Yeah, don't come here and use some dumb shit. You know what I mean? Because somebody could get shot.
Yeah, damn. Yeah. Thanks for joining us on American Culture Topics. Salute.
Peace out. Oh man. Hello? We done.